Well, same old shit, different day. Today I did a little bit of wiring, piddling, and played with this exhaust. So I got this, well, you can't really see it, but there's a taper down here. I'm blanking on who makes it. They make a bunch of turbo stuff, piping, flanges, stainless stuff, whatnot. I'm blanking on what their name is. It's I think their logo is a V. But anyways, I got that as a reducer to drop from, it drops from 3-inch to 2-inch. This is the inlet for the turbo exhaust side. And it is roughly 2 3/8 on the inside is what it fits, which I find to be odd. I don't know why it's that size, because it's, you can see the 2-inch pipe doesn't sleeve into it like it should. I might take this flange to a machinist friend and have him take a few off the inside so it does sleeve properly. Don't know, depends if he can do it easily for me and quick and free, of course. But anyways, if not, then I'll weld the flange face and call it a day. But anyways, so if you notice, if you watch the other videos, this is a little bit different than before. One, I scrapped the piece that is over there by the vise, in between the vise and the red and blue box. That's the piece I had. It put the flange out here. Well, the turbo wasn't gonna work because the hot side obviously goes to the back of the car, and the hot side sit literally here, so the compressor side had nowhere to sit. So I had to move it back, and to do so, I had to order some more pies. I got some tight radius pins because I didn't feel like cutting them. This is a loose radius, by the way. Means it's got a thick backside. Tight radius will have about the same size up here and real thin up here, like these. In fact, the one on the right is the set of pies that I ordered. Dog is losing her mind. So anyways, I ran it up with a 3-inch using this little setup here, and I wasn't comfortable with it. It was way too close against this alternator, and you can see that's touching now, like my finger is touching both, and it's pretty snug on this back too. So there's not much room there. So I decided to drop it down to this 2.5-inch, and it gave me a lot more clearance. And it's gonna have to drop down to that anyways for this flange, so I figured why not. I'm probably gonna stay 3-inch on this side. This pipe's all welded up and done. It'll stay 3, I'll do the bellows, I'll cross it over, and it'll join into the bottom of this 3. And then this will obviously drop to 2-inch right there, or 2.5 roughly, because this is a 2.5 pipe right here. But anyways, that's what I got done. It's all just taped in place right now. You can see the pies. V-man starts here, and there's like 5 pies right there. I'll go underneath so you can get a little better view, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And the turbo again, of course. I'm not so sure if I will trust this ceramic coating. It had some surface rust, kind of like these bolts have, which the bolts are obviously going to get it, but chipping off in a couple areas. But granted, there's going to be a V-band here, it's going to scrape that shit off anyways. But it's starting to get a little bit of surface rust, and I'm not sure if they prepped it properly. It's going to kind of upset me if it starts rusting right after the first run, or even before I run it. Anyways, on to the other thing I did. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Carson. He hooked me up with a plug for my headlights, and I was able to take the original, because it was just a cut-off harness, I was able to take the pins out of the original one, crimp on these spades, and feed into them using my wires, so I didn't have to splice into the existing wires. If anyone needs these, it's pretty much used for any kind of little clip insert, the little lock. lock clip you can see there on my thumb. But headlight's fixed. Well, the headlight switch is fixed. And it's where it should be now. Fits in tight. I trust it. I don't feel like it's gonna fall out and short out. So we're gonna call it good. I'm gonna have to either cut some more of my 2-inch pipe into pies, which I'll probably do maybe. I don't know. I might see about taking it to a friend that's got a bandsaw and chopping some pies at his place. And then I need to start tacking this stuff up because this is pretty much sitting where it needs to be. This flange needs to kick up a little bit. I'll have to put a pie either at the top or at the bottom. Probably end up going at the bottom. But other than that, it's coming together. And some other nonsense things that I did, but I ran some wires to this Deutsch connector for my gauges, the signal wires for the oil temp, and ran it down here, zip tied it together with this other one. So it comes down where you can't see right here. So I got my oil pressure here, my oil temp down here on the flange that you can't see because it's underneath the exhaust. And I'm obviously gonna have to tie that better because it is jam up against the header there. So I'll have to bend that tight and secure it there. I can't see any of that. Sad day. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Later.